This is Co-op Chronicles, episode 27. Hello and welcome back to Co-op Chronicles. This is episode number 27. I am Pint Size Geisha and I have Black Label.
Hello, that is me.
And Azalee.
Hello.
And Daniel.
Hello.
And Dakota.
Hi.
And today is...
escapes.
Escape rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Escape rooms.
We just did one.
We just did one, and we were successful.
Yeah.
Successful.
We were actually too good.
Yeah.
We did get done pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
All
like,
of us.
Yeah.
Of us. As
a team.
Yeah,
As a team.
Sean was with us as well.
Sean was with
Sean
us. He
was
is
with
currently downstairs eating his dinner.
But yeah, let's get into it. So this is a question for all the questions I'm going to ask is just for all of us. Okay. So first question. The order will be Azalee, Daniel, Coda, and you will be last, Miss
Okay.
Geisha.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe we should, first of all, we did the Tomb Raider escape room today.
Tomb
Yeah,
Raider.
it was in Seattle.
Tomb Raider
Yeah, it was
in
pretty,
Seattle.
It was pretty cool.
It was like a multi-room kind of escape
It was
room.
6 rooms. 4 had puzzles. 2 were kind of holding areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, for those of you that have ever done an escape room, usually it's just like you're in a room
by yourself.
and you just have like the 60 or 90 minute time limit. This one was kind of like groups were back to back, so you pretty much had to be like on top of it.
And I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to succeed. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
they did have somebody helping us.
But
as
we
our,
didn't
like,
get
lead.
help. But we
Yeah.
we pretty much crushed it.
Yeah. Usually you don't have like a guide.
We
Yeah.
tried to ask for help once, and he was like, "No."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But to be fair, we were already done. And we were waiting
true.
for the other group in the room before us to move and
Yeah.
get out of the room.
Yeah, so
We
it
moved the
didn't
mic
matter.
down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So question.
fun.
Question. What was your first escape room experience like? Were you excited, nervous, or completely clueless? And do you recall which one it was?
After me, you should answer the question.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
My first escape room experience was actually I worked at an escape room for a while, and to join you had to do and complete the 3 escape rooms that they had offered. So that was my first experience.
Did you have to do them alone?
No, it was a group of like. It was like before we hired. It was like our candidate process. So there was like 15 or 20 of us.
Okay.
That's intense.
That is intense.
Make sure you're in the camera. You know?
Oh, sorry.
I want people to see you. I want people to know who you
Sorry.
Maybe we should just have a mic then, like put a mic on a stand and just pass it when we have this many
that's
guests.
No, that's ridiculous. No, this is fine.
We need to get the arms.
I mean, normally we move the couch and we put like a stand so it's easier for people to group up. But
We should have like an extra boomstick
We're all we
for
love
this
each
many
other.
guests.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we
We're
should
cool.
all just.
yeah, they're vibing. Anyway, sorry.
My first one was the creepy cabin, and I don't remember what it was called. It was like you were trying to escape the serial killer's cabin or something, or haunted cabin, something like that.
Was it over here?
No, it was in Gig Harbor. Yeah, I was with some friends from school, and we did not get out.
Oh.
We lost. There was like 4 rooms, and I think we got 3 out of the 4 rooms. We didn't even get into the last room.
Dang.
Yeah,
You were close.
it was bad. I had no idea what was going on.
Code.
I think my first one was where we did the pharaoh.
Oh, the mummy one.
The
Yeah.
mummy one in Seattle, and I did it with you guys, and I remember being entirely useless the whole entire time because I was like, I have no idea what the expectation level is, like what the puzzles look like, what to expect. I was zero help.
It was a hard one.
But I think
That was a hard one.
progressively since the last couple ones, I've gotten a little bit better. I think this last one, I was doing the puzzles left and right.
yeah.
My first one was the 13th floor in the elevator with Label.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's the one I was telling you guys about, like the elevator. You go in the elevator and it actually shook.
Oh, that's so
It was like bloop,
That's
bloop, bloop,
scary.
bloop,
We
bloop.
should do
Oh,
that one.
the lights are out. There was a earthquake. You got to escape the elevator. And I remember it was a little bit tough. We got a hint in our first room because we were like, oh, we don't know what's going on. And I will save the rest for Label to answer.
Yeah. So that was our first one. I didn't know what to expect, and I'm very anxious.
He didn't want to go at first. He said it was weird. Only weird people would do it.
Yeah, that was gonna be weird. But then we got out in the first part. I was like, "Oh, we got out," and then there was another room, and we were doing pretty good. And like, I was like, "Man, we solved everything. Like, what's going on?" And I was like, "Did you check the bag?" And she's like, "Yeah, I checked the bag." And then I'm like, "We had to ask for a hint," and they're like, "You might want to check the bag again." And so, like, the final piece to what we were trying to solve was in the bag, and then we got out with, like, a couple minutes left. Yeah.
I didn't check the bag all the way.
But I was nervous because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to expect.
But they're so much fun now. I love them.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
What draws you to escape rooms? Is it the puzzles, the themes, or the thrill of escaping?
I love the puzzles. I like using my brain power for something
My brain.
interactive. Yeah, it gets you thinking outside of the box almost. So you kind of gotta, and you have to use like intense, like connecting. Like this puzzle could be connected to that puzzle, but you have to figure out how. So I like that aspect of it.
Definitely the puzzles. Yep. No, it's, and then I like going with the groups. I mean, then you get to act with your friends, and it's more fun. But the puzzles is definitely the funnest part for sure.
I'm gonna echo everyone else. Puzzles, but it's like in a different way. Of like, there's something about the serotonin release when you get that last piece just in there, and then it's like, oh, it's perfect.
The box opens.
The box opens, the light turns on. It's just so satisfying.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I also like the puzzles, but I also like the immersion of it as well. Like the Tomb Raider, I actually felt like, okay, we were in a helicopter and then we're in the jungle. Just the immersion of the surroundings is really nice, and how in depth the company makes it. And I also like that moment where it's like we're running out of time. Like today in the last room, there was a number on the timer, and it was like less than a minute, and it finally opened because the group in front of us in that room finally left, and we were all like, let's go, and everybody started running. It's just that anticipation of like, we did it, we need to go get out, that I like.
Yeah. I like the thrill of escaping and the themes. I'm not a follower. The puzzles are cool when you're not being yelled at.
Oh my God!
But
stop.
The theme, I like the themes of it, like the Cthulhu one that we did.
It's very immersive.
Yeah, they're just fun. It's just to win. I don't know what it's like to lose. I'm not a loser. So if you're a loser listening to this, let me know how it feels to lose.
Hey.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You say that, and then next time we go, we're gonna
lose.
I know.
It's always the same beginning though. We're sitting at the table and you're like, guys, we can't.
Yeah, we can't lose.
We can't lose. We are 6 for 7 for 7. 6 for 6?
6 for 6.
6 for 6 now after this one.
Yeah. So out of all the escape rooms that you've all done, which one's your favorite so far?
We talked about this in the car.
Yeah, we did.
I like the Welcome to Innsmouth one. I think that one was like the most fun for me because I like Eldritch Horror, so it was kind of playing on that.
I guess the one today was pretty cool. I liked how many rooms there were. I will say 4 out of the 6 I've done have been some sort of archaeological dig. So they do mix up in my brain a little bit. But yeah, I probably just the Egyptian ones, but that's most of them.
I think my favorite was the sorcerer one, just because that one, the immersion level was really high. I will say the only thing that I didn't really like about that was like the puzzles felt very complicated, but
That
I
one-
really liked
That one was really hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
The smelling wall.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
smelling,
the smelling wall
Yeah.
was the worst.
Oh,
That was
that's
the
lavender.
worst.
I don't know what lavender smells like.
She's
I
like,
don't-
no, it's the one next to it. I'm like, I just smelled this one.
yeah, yeah.
You literally had to, there was a wall, and you have to push the air through the wall and
Yeah, you
pick
have
up
to,
the
like,
scent and then put the scent in an order.
It's cedar.
Yeah, and it was like cedar, orange,
Yeah.
lavender, grass, and we're like, we don't
There's
know.
there was only certain holes, but
Cinnamon.
multiple buttons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes the old
It was
smells
really
were
hard.
still there. Yeah, and very confusing.
It was, yeah.
My favorite was the Cthulhu one as well, because I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft and Eldritch horror as well, and it was very immersive.
Yeah, my favorite was with you, the first elevator one.
The elevator one.
Yeah, because it was with you.
Oh my
my first escape room. Yeah, and we survived it.
So
even
sad.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
that one was a fun one.
What's the hardest puzzle? Like, can you recall the most challenging puzzle that you've faced in an escape room, and how did you solve it?
The bracelet one and the Welcome to Innsmouth one. I could not figure that out it took me so long.
It took all three of us.
Yeah, it took us
figure it out.
forever. Because it was like, I don't know, there was like a picture, there was a bracelet, it was rough.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I did one when I was studying abroad with some friends in Spain. That was hard because it was in Spanish. And so like I helped as much as I could, but even at the end there was one puzzle that we couldn't figure out, and so then we're all just redoing everything, and then I reached in my arm into the tomb and found the last statue.
Oh, that's
so that was
nice.
cool. Because yeah, we were stuck on that for a while.
Nice. I would say the sniffing one
Yeah.
at the sorcerer one.
Yeah.
That
That
one was
was
hard.
so stupid.
My sniffer is not as strong as other
Yeah.
people, and so it's like I could barely distinguish any of the smells.
Yeah, I got a super sniffer.
And you
Yeah.
still got it wrong though.
No, I wasn't even involved in that.
No, you weren't. Yeah, you were kind of.
No, we
If you
all-
have
we
a
all got
super
involved at the
sniffer, then
end.
why didn't you
I think
just,
we all
take
at least
over?
tried it one time
Yeah.
to figure it out. And then I know I was like, I give up. I'm not going to
They-
solve
they
this.
helped us.
Somebody else
They
can do
did
it.
help us
I tried
with the
fairies
cedar.
helped us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the fairies
Yeah,
helped
cedar
us.
was too subtle. Couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
No, I think
Not
the
enough
cedar
cedar.
was too strong.
No, we had cedar and orange, and they gave us the third one.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say the wall too, the smelling wall. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just stupid. Why would you put a smelling wall in an escape room?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that it's not a puzzle.
Some
The
of us are
immersion.
nasally challenged.
Yeah, some people are nasally challenged.
Nasally.
What if we
Nasally
were all
challenged.
sick?
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, we can't smell
smell.
anything.
Allergy season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I just
agree.
thought that was
I
stupid.
think that was the hardest one. The smelling
It
one.
was rough.
Yeah.
and you also have to think like, I personally didn't do every single puzzle in that room. It's all broken up into pieces.
That was hard.
So it's not like I can say, out of all the ones I've done, the smelling one was by far the stupidest one. But I didn't do all the same puzzles as everybody else did because you could have solved one that I didn't solve. I was halfway across the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys share a moment where teamwork made all the difference in an escape room?
The Pharaoh one, I remember towards the end, there was this puzzle where one person needed to relay information to other people to like set up the puzzle. So that was pretty good teamwork, I think, just because our communication level was pretty good,
Pretty.
pretty on point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a specific, but in general, just having one person across the room shouting out
Yeah.
the answers as you're trying to figure it out on the other side is a frequent need.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes shouting over each other even, but it works.
Yeah.
It works.
I think today we did one too, where in the first room where you open the box and there was that tree, the
yeah.
stone tree,
yeah.
and then there were two other people on the other side. I remember being like, I am really bad at describing at which way these arrows are pointing. Let's find somebody
Yeah.
else.
I still don't know how you guys solved that one. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, somebody else has to do this because it can't be me.
oh.
For me, it was today too. It was, I felt like everyone broke off into teams of two and was doing all the puzzles Like you go in that
Like in
second
the last room.
No,
Yeah.
in the room with
Oh.
you feed the marbles.
Yeah.
Like Damon and I was doing because there's 4 different walls with 4 different.
My name is
puzzles.
not Damon.
Black Label and I were like doing one, and then Dakota and Daniel were doing another one, or maybe Dakota and Az. I don't remember who.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, and then like Sean's over here, and then Daniel's over there, and we all. What am I trying to say? When we go into a room, we all just like go
Divide and conquer.
and divide and conquer, and it's just like a madhouse. And even our tour guide Alex, today he was like, there was messages on the TV. He's like, important information, and everybody was just like, oh, we're doing our puzzles.
Yeah, everyone was doing their own stuff.
We're just doing our puzzles.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, having a partner is definitely, it makes a lot of good teamwork.
Yeah. That's what sells it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the funniest fail or mistake or miscommunication that you've had during a escape room?
I yell a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of miscommunication on my part. I'm a very competitive person. There's probably a lot of miscommunication on my half.
Everybody gets competitive.
I get focused on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I'll focus on something that has no purpose whatsoever. It's just glued down. Yeah.
I am not very competitive at all. But wait, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Not that, but it was what's the funniest mistake or miscommunication you've had during the escape room?
Today, actually. Because Alex was like, how did you guys fix that? It was where
We had to say
it
the
was
name.
similar to like the smelling, but it was like you had to listen to the voices that were coming out of
Air
the,
was
like,
getting blown and
words.
voices were coming
And there
out.
was, yeah, it was a whole thing. You had to listen to it. But like I had like sat there and I was saying all of the words that it was saying, and then I wasn't like saying them loudly. I said them and then I walked away because I was tired of it, and I was like, maybe there's a hint that I'm not getting, and then it turned green.
Yeah, and then it,
and Alex was
good.
like,
He's like,
that
oh, you
wasn't
guys.
supposed to happen. But,
It's like, what did you guys do? No idea, but we
Little,
got it.
little,
We did it.
little do you know, there's a guy just Garova. In the other, there's like a tube, and he's just like, hey.
And there's a little button next to him, like, oh, she did it. Click.
Yep. He was like, oh, I
I
think she
hope.
said it back.
That is what it felt like happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a
Then we
slight.
were all just like, huh?
yeah, we were all like, what? We did it? I had walked away.
I will say a funny one. We did one with I did one with my coworkers, and my boss definitely broke something that was glued down.
Oh,
and just
no.
kind of like set it back there.
Oh, no.
We didn't win that one either.
He broke something and didn't win.
Yep.
Aw,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
not good.
No.
What about you? Miscommunication over there?
I think it was today with you.
Oh, with that one puzzle?
With the one, no, that one afterwards. So after you crawled through the tube
Yeah.
and opened the door, there was this
funny.
camera-looking thing on the shelf, and there was colors on it, and you could push the buttons and push the colors, and there was a 4x5 grid,
4x4.
4x4 grid, and I'm sitting there pushing all the colors, right, turning it colors. And Label was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I'm pushing all these buttons. He's like, that doesn't mean anything. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it means something. And then come to find out, I solved the puzzle, and it was one of the last clues to go open the door. And I was like,
did
excuse me,
something.
sir.
That's right.
He's like, oh, that's nothing. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's something. And then on the wall, there's another 4x4 with colors in certain spots. And I was like, oh, look, it's this. And then it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Showed you.
yeah.
You know, I was just being a good teammate, giving her that motivation
Okay.
that she needed
Right,
to
right.
solve it.
Okay.
It wasn't
And-
like,
And Alex was like, see, she's a professional. She's an expert. I was like, yeah, I am.
I know, and I wanted to say some shit to him, like, motherfucker, don't start right now.
Don't give her more
Because she was
fuel.
like, because he was progressively watching her snap at me throughout the whole thing. Like,
He was trying to like.
Yeah.
The whole time you're telling me, no, that's
yeah, the
nothing.
whole
Leave it
time
alone.
she's
no,
like,
it's,
it's
not.
getting
And
bigger
I'm like,
and bigger,
it's
and
something.
I'm like, I don't know. And then she's getting louder and louder with me and saying ruder shit to me.
I
And
wasn't
then,
even saying rude stuff. You, I was like, I'm pretty sure
well,
it means something.
your attitude was not at the level I needed it to be.
Well, your attitude wasn't the level I needed it
Don't
to
be
be
using
to be
what I'm
supportive.
saying. I'm the one speaking here.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm talking.
Okay.
And you were just getting ruder. And then Alex is like, oh, yeah, she is a professional. I was like, motherfucker, shut up. Alex, I don't need your shit, all right? I need the other Alex. Where's the other Alex? Bring him in.
Alex substitute.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're all Alexes.
Bring me
Let
a
me get.
different
They're all
Alexes.
I want a
Alexes.
new.
They
Alex.
really were all Alexes. Is their work name?
I don't think I had it. Well, no. Today when we were doing that one solving thing, like you had.
I had half of the puzzle.
Yeah,
correct.
you had half the puzzle right, and I had half the puzzle right. But then again, you were progressively getting ruder.
Because I'm sorry.
Please don't start. I know it's my turn. And then progressively, it was just getting worse. And then I had to let her know. I was like, "Hey, better watch how you talk to me in front of Alex. Like, don't do that shit again." But she was right. I was right. It took a team. Took the teamwork to make the dream work.
Right.
You got some shit to say?
Yeah, I do actually.
Go ahead, say some shit.
In my defense, okay, what I was right about, he comes up to me, he's like, no, babe, no, it's this. You're wrong, it's this. And I was like,
I don't recall any of this.
I don't think so. And then I turned out to be correct.
I don't recall any of this, but okay. I'll just say you're right. Which escape room theme has been the most immersive and exciting for you? I liked the Innsmouth one. I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Because like the sounds of like the water and stuff like
And a
that.
little octopus.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And you get like the ID cards of who you were or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that one. I'm sorry, I cut in front of
No,
you.
You did
that's
cut.
great. No,
I did
it's
cut in
fine.
front of you, but I'm sorry.
There's no rules
Sorry.
to this.
Yeah.
I agree though. I did like the Innsmouth one the most. It's my favorite. What can I say?
It's really good.
I love that color.
It's really
I would
good.
say today's was pretty immersive. The whole like fake helicopter. I mean, real helicopter.
Yeah, we did
ride.
go on a real
Yeah,
helicopter.
the drill
Yeah,
ride
we
we
felt the
took.
vibration.
Yeah, we went from Chile to Seattle in
to
like
Seattle. An hour.
A drill.
Yeah.
A drill.
it was good.
Yeah, in a drill. Or the one I did in Spain, they made us like put on like archaeological costumes, and there was like sand on the
What?
floor and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
'Cause we were like in Egypt.
That's cool.
So I'd say either of those. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's actually
Yeah, that was like it was in the mall. It was interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
fascinating.
crazy.
Yeah.
I would say either the sorcerer one, just because like I don't know something about that. Just I think it's like the lighting or something. That was really cool. But today's one was like it took that and then went with it. We were in a helicopter. We went into multiple rooms, and then there was shaking. It was so cool.
Yeah.
There was even like a rope wall you had to climb up on, and a creaky bridge that you thought you were gonna fall.
The floor with
and the
steps.
floor, like you had to pressure point the floor and take the steps. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
For me, I like the Cthulhu one as well, and I remember it really distinctly because I thought it was really cool. Like the Cthulhu one, I think was 3 rooms as well. You start in a lobby and then you go into like an office, but the wall of it was a bookcase. And you solve the puzzle, and the bookcase opens. And I thought, wow, like that's super cool. I would have never thought there was a door in this bookcase, and that's why I thought it was so immersive. It was hidden very well. Yep. And then there was an octopus in the jar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had all its little tentacles.
Yeah.
Okay. Time pressure. How do you handle the pressure when the clock is ticking down and you're not close to escaping? I mean,
I don't know what that feels like.
that's what I'm saying. We only get dubs here.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how to answer this question. Next.
Shut down. No. I mean I'm 4 out of 6 for the ones I've gone to.
So you have experience in this.
Yeah, no, I mean the first one, I will say the first one, like in high school we lost half our time in the first room because there was no light.
Oh.
Like finding the light switch was half of it. And we took most of our time just finding a light. So not very well. I mean, it was hard because there was only 4 of us. We try to keep moving. The one with the coworkers, we kind of just sort of lost it at the end. No one had really done an escape room before. So I guess I just try, but usually lose.
Yeah, I'm 3 for 3.
Mm.
You just need the right team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, once it was with you guys, I haven't lost. So.
Yeah, I'm 3 for 3. Haven't lost.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
first 2, you guys were kind of carrying me. This one, I feel like I helped a little bit more. And we had the opposite problem. We were too fast.
Yeah, we were too
Yeah.
fast today. We were
We were
waiting.
Too
zooming.
good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel I'm not 100% sure how we were on time with the Cthulhu one. Were we running short?
No, I think.
Do you
we were
remember, or
pretty
did we
good.
have plenty of time left over?
I think we were pretty good, right? Or do we have?
I think we're coming
Yeah.
close.
I
no,
think-
I don't think so.
No,
I thi-
because I remember.
I think the forest one was kind of.
Yeah, I think the forest one
the
was where we
sorcerer
were
one
close.
was kind of That one was
kind of
close.
close.
Yeah.
I don't remember the time on Cthulhu, but I have a distinct memory of Az yelling at Damon to move over so she could do it.
I'm sorry.
But today,
aggressive.
yeah, but today I thought that clock on our last room on the spaceship thing was our time. So
I
I
did
started
too.
freaking out. Like
Yeah.
when the door finally opened, I ran and I was like, "Let's go!"
Yeah.
I
I
left you guys on the
I
dust.
thought we were about to lose.
Yeah, I thought we were about to
Saw you
lose.
That's
wanted
fine.
it.
I was surviving.
When
It
the
was-
timer's down.
I
just
thought
we
were gonna
slapping
lose.
Things.
Yeah.
Like, is this a button?
It was so hard to distinguish what thing was being solved because we were all solving things at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where does that
Yeah, we
noise
were
come
like-
from?
Yeah, and we were all done.
true.
Like Alex had said, like I had said, he was up on the bridge with me, and he said, "Well, everything's done. We're just waiting on Laura's cue."
Yeah, I think he did
And
make
I was
a
like,
comment.
"Oh, okay."
He was like, you guys are actually too smart. So
Yeah,
I think
we-
that was like a
We
key.
were
did.
just like, he let us do the puzzles over and over and over and
Yeah.
over, thinking that they weren't solved to kill time.
Tell us we're done.
Yeah.
And we're all panicking and stressing out because the time is literally like 2 minutes. And I even asked him, I was like, "Is that the time we have left?" And he's like, "I don't know, but it doesn't look good." I was like, "Oh my God, we have to hurry."
Yeah, the first one we did, the elevator one, that was a lot of pressure because we were like done and we couldn't find the piece.
Yeah, it was just this last
It was just the
piece.
last piece in the freaking the backpack, and I was like, "What's going on?" And
'Cause-
and we only had like 2 minutes left,
Yeah.
and we got out.
Yeah.
Because my logical thinking with that is it was in a suitcase, and they would put all the pieces inside the suitcase, not like on the side pockets. So I didn't check the side pockets because I was like, "Oh, it's all gonna be in here," you know. And
Yeah.
that was my thinking.
And it was just you two, right?
Yeah,
it was just us.
It's harder when it's
And it was
just
just
two.
like our first
Yeah.
one. Yeah, because I took her word on it, and I was like, "Okay, she must be." Yeah.
She's got this.
And then they were like, "Check that again."
Yeah, and they're like, "You might be missing a few pieces," and we're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay."
Let's see. I know I have another question. Okay. Do you have a strategy? Jesus, why am I stroke? Do you have a strategy going into escape rooms, or do you just wing it?
I kind of just look for something that looks like a puzzle and I go for it. That's my strategy.
Yeah, that's a great strategy.
Yeah, like if we go into the first room, just kind of observe it for a few seconds, maybe a minute first, and then just start touching stuff. Yep.
Yep.
If it moves, it does something.
You sound like you're on a list.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I have a list. Actually, this one I actually had a mental list prepared. So when I walked into the room, anything that glowed or looked like you could move it, I touched it immediately.
The glowies.
The glowy stuff.
The glowies.
I know, like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My strategy is just remembering that everything means something. Everything is a clue. Everything ties to the puzzle. Everything in this room is a clue.
I mean, I kind of wing it. When we go in there, I look for things. I'm like, okay, what is this? What's this? Okay, maybe I'm going to do this. Like, I started touching the little circle thing, and then you two came along, and we solved it pretty quickly. It's just like,
Yeah.
I just wing it. Like, when I'm near something, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go for this. Most of the time, you guys are doing majority of the work. I do have my moments, but, you know, yeah, I'm just a winger.
I also like to like branch out from the main group. So like we all go in together, but I like to just like separate.
And I
'Cause
think
the
we-
more ground
yeah.
you cover, the better it is.
And I feel like we do that because when we first went into that main room, everyone just went
Yeah.
someplace different. Like I went straight to the pulley that Coda ended up solving, and I think Damon had went to the little spinny thing.
It's already done. Just
I'm sorry. But yeah, I agree. I think we all know, just like, I'm not going to do that one because somebody's already there.
Yeah. Do you guys, or do we all, naturally fall into certain roles, leader, clue finder, puzzle solver, during the escape rooms?
Darn.
I think kind of. I think we have people who give direction and people who take direction. I think that there's that two classification.
Excuse me? You could just say, "Oh, I feel like I just solve puzzles." You didn't have to say there's people.
Who's who now?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, it's true though, right? We split into two categories: people who give the direction to solve the clue, and people who like are actively solving the clue with those directions.
Okay, like a clue finder and a puzzle solver.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
I didn't mean it in like a disrespectful way.
No,
Until we get.
You know that's a disrespectful way in the escape room.
I don't think so.
Okay.
In the escape
room.
hierarchy.
Yeah. What am I?
A
The
clue finder
I'm a
is the
clue
top
finder.
priority.
Oh my god. Who's the leader? The guy that are you the leader as?
No, I like taking direction because I feel like mentally I can like do it faster.
I don't think we really do have a leader unless.
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
either.
don't think so either.
Yeah, I'd say we all have our moments as the puzzle solver. I mean, I feel like everyone disperses up in groups of 2-ish, and throughout the whole thing, everyone gets a chance to solve a few.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes you're like, oh, I have this, I don't know what to do with it, and you give it to someone else who's like, oh, dude, I know exactly what to do with it.
Yeah.
So.
See, same thing.
Can you repeat the question?
Do you naturally fall into certain roles? Wait, which one was it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Do
Was
you
it-
naturally fall
Yeah.
into
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
roles?
yeah.
Okay.
Or is there other people?
I would say we do.
Awesome.
Because I think, I naturally, like, when I find something that I think is, like, something that needs to be solved, I immediately get sweaty and think I need to have either geisha and as a lead.
Just take out the name part, but leave the rest.
Yeah.
Geisha.
Geisha.
Like AI, yeah, like geisha.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Geisha?
I don't think we fall into rows. I do think that, like Azalee said, that there is more of a dynamic between somebody who's reading off the clues and somebody who's actually has their hand on the puzzle trying to do it. But at the same time, they can switch. Like
Yeah.
I was telling Label, but then we switched and then I did the puzzle. And kind of to piggyback off of Daniel, that we all kind of disperse. If we can't figure it out, then it passes to somebody else. But I also remember Sean doing the puzzle with the skulls and kind of directing where I stood on the pressure points. And I kind of want to emphasize the fact that everybody had came to where he was and was kind of looking and then backed off and was like, oh, he got this.
Yeah.
And then had him handle it. So I think that's very nice when trying to do an escape room. So somebody's not like, oh, it's wrong. Oh, it's this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that. It's okay. You got this. Let me back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, most of the time when I see somebody working on something, I don't like bothering them, especially if it's Azalee or you. So I try not to bother you guys. Yeah, but
I just get a little
I just
aggressive.
fall into the role I'm needed as.
You're the muscle.
Yeah, like Geisha said, like sometimes if I can't direct well, sometimes it just takes someone directing me, and the puzzle can
Like
be
with
solved.
the lock downstairs when we did the little lock. Remember?
Everybody
Yeah.
tried it, and then
Yeah.
it clicked for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, escape rooming as couples. How do you work together with your couple or your partner in an escape room? Do you complement each other's skills?
I think this is more for you guys. Sean and I rarely work together.
What about you guys? You guys?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, kind of going off the last one, same thing of sometimes one of us is taking lead, like, no, I think I got this puzzle, and then the other,
Yeah.
sometimes we switch, like, especially that first room, you jumped on the main cylinder thing. I had no idea what that was. And then, when it was like the book and then following on the opposite side, still in the first room. originally.
Oh
you,
yeah,
you
I
were,
was like,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
this has to be that, and I was like, but I couldn't.
yeah, so we
I
switched,
could
and then I
not.
shouted it out.
I was like, there's no way I can help do it. I know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't
can't
know how
do
you
it.
guys got like the start
Execution.
part right.
Yeah,
right
no,
away.
execution was not. I was like, I'm not gonna execute this well. I will say, I feel like all of us do it really well. Like, you know, when we do spread out and stuff like that, we finish our puzzles pretty fast.
Yeah.
Even talking
Yeah.
over each other. Again,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 at the same time, and
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
We were in that room with the tikis,
that's stressful.
and everyone was talking all over everyone.
Oh, yeah, but
But somehow we were hyper focused on
Yeah.
our partner in that moment.
What about you?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, no problem. How do you, Geisha, work together with me in an escape room? Do we complement each other's skills?
No.
Yeah, no.
I think you
Not at
guys
all.
work well together.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
I,
too.
I think we work well together, but our work well together is so different from the norm. Like our work
We're
well
mean to
together
each
is
other.
being mean to each other.
It's
But you-
filled with
it's efficient.
tension.
But you know, you get so
Because you
so
keep telling me
mad.
no.
And then you're like angry, but you're like, this is you. You don't even know, blah, 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 blah. And your whole demeanor, your voice changes. And I'm like, you need to calm
Because I
the
know
fuck
I'm
down.
right. Because, okay, majority of the time, I am 95% right on
Do you
everything.
hear these numbers? that she
95%
comes- It's
right.
wild that these numbers are coming out of your mouth without any factual evidence.
Black Label pushes so hard to be right all the time
I'm
that
about,
he tells me no.
I'm about 60% right.
No,
Yeah.
no. You're like
60.
maybe 90, 10.
90.
I'm 90% right and you're 10% right at the time.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you have this moment. What is your take on escape?
You didn't answer the question.
What? I'm pretty much put my 2 cents in
He
there.
did say 60.
Yeah, I did say 60, and I will leave it at that.
Okay.
What's your take on escape room etiquette? Any pet peeves about how people behave themselves during the escape room?
I'm really sorry. I get so mean. I just get so into it.
Yeah, you do get into
I
it.
get
all
too
a
into
little
it.
bit
That's my
competitive.
etiquette. As I have poor etiquette.
Yeah,
Everyone else is so nice.
You're just like, move out the way. I got it. Go over there. I'm like, huh?
Look, this escape room, I was very like, if I couldn't solve it, I backed off. I understand my limits. Okay.
It wasn't rough this one.
Yeah, I wasn't aggressive to anyone.
Yeah, to be honest, this one was pretty smooth.
Yeah. I don't. This one was not our hardest one.
No.
The puzzles
no,
were
no.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 puzzles in each room.
Yeah. And they're pretty self-explanatory. Like you, like the flower one that you guys did on the wall. Like that one was super easy. You just have to line it up.
It wasn't
Plus-
super easy.
I know, that was
Plus
kinda
the ones that we
almost
couldn't technically figure out, Alex was there to
The
be
tree
like,
one,
hey,
right?
did you guys press the
Tiki
top
ring?
row?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's like a
that was the
thing?
hardest. The
Yeah.
hardest
Oh,
part.
Circles.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat the
Yeah,
question?
sorry.
What's your take on escape room etiquette? Any pet peeves?
You know, we're all on a team. No, I'm just kidding. I've never. There's nothing where I'm like, oh, I hate it when people do that. I've only done a few of them, and the first couple, I had no idea what was going on. Sometimes people have to take charge. I think, yeah, today went really well. I had no complaints.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I would say I have no pet peeves or anything. I think because I'm still a baby in the escape room world, I think I'm still trying to figure out all of that. And so I feel like I am on the reverse end. Like, people probably get annoyed at me. I touch everything. I have to. It's like...
I do too still.
Yeah.
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 Even when we solve it, I like going back and touching it.
What about you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't really.
I
Have a
don't
pet
really
peeve.
have any pet peeves.
I mean, I feel like we all go in there with the mentality of winning,
Yeah.
and
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do have our talk before this, as we can't lose.
yeah,
There's no
We can't lose.
Yeah.
Losing is not acceptable.
We're very
Maybe
adaptable.
when we come to the point where we do lose a round, then we might find out a pet peeve about someone that we don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, I do walk around sometimes. Like in some of them that they're really hard, I will walk around and not do a thing because I don't know what to do. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna go sit over here and act like I'm doing something, but I'm literally just touching this this bush. Like,
There's a few moments where I got nothing to do and I'm just it's wall. Wow, look at that.
yeah, it's like
beautiful
I touch it and I'm like, is there
Look at-
something on this wall that could help us?
Look at the grass. And
You're wondering if the guy's looking at you on the camera like, what's he doing over there? No, I've had the thought too. So.
Just staring at the vine.
Yeah. Biggest mistake. Have you ever completely missed an obvious clue or overthought a simple puzzle?
Probably.
Yeah.
I remember
probably.
there was on the Egyptian pharaoh one. You had that lock for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you couldn't
Oh
open
my
it.
god, I forgot about that.
You
Yeah.
that's all you did the entire time.
No,
was
but
try
I
to
had
figure
it. No,
out
but
this
I had it
lock.
right. No, remember I had it
It's
right.
just
I
like
just didn't know how to
yeah,
reset
you didn't
it.
know
It was
how
the
to
reset
handle
that
it.
we just didn't know.
Yeah.
That was just like funny. But I don't think there's
It was
ever,
the Book of the Dead or some shit.
Yeah.
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 But I have nothing. Can't think of anything.
Yeah. You guys have any simple?
No, nothing where I'm like specifically missed. I mean, yeah, again, probably overthought a clue before or puzzle before.
I have one where we
Is it the suitcase?
no oh no, that was we already mentioned that, but no, it was the Evil Dead one that we did, and it was like a buckshot or a box with
Oh, the
ammo,
box,
and
yeah.
then me and Sean were just staring at it like, what the
Yo,
fuck?
what does this mean?
What does this mean? And then she comes over and she's like, oh, count the birds or the deer on each side and match the numbers. And I was like, I knew this, but I did not.
Okay, that's a good one. Because I too looked at that box and I was like, wow, the significance I don't get.
Yeah. That was mine.
I'm trying to think. I don't think we asked for any hints in any of the rooms that we've done. Have we? I don't think so. Because I was trying to think of, okay.
I think the Pharaoh one with the book because I didn't
Because
reset
of the
it.
book,
Right,
yeah.
but that was more of like the reset.
Sorcerer
But
one.
did we ask for a hint for that
The
one?
wall, the smell
It was
wall.
the tree.
Oh, but that one was hard too. I don't consider that
Well,
one.
the tree was. We didn't ask for a hint. They just said, "Hey,
Yeah.
say it louder." Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I can't think of any. My mindset was like, did we ask for a hint? And it was like, oh my God, that's so simple and in front of my face. But I don't think we have. All our quote unquote hints were like the reset on the lock wasn't working, or the stupid smell wall was stupid,
Not smelling
not
right.
smelling correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have had some moments where some of the puzzles, like, I think in my first 2 escape rooms, I definitely walked over to a puzzle being like, oh, that's just decoration, and walking away, and then turning around 2 minutes later and seeing everyone looking at it. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. It happens. Have you ever been tempted to bend or break the rules in an escape room?
Absolutely not.
I don't
No.
even know how you could do that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even know how you could do that. They're watching you.
You know, Sean.
They are.
Sean has a thing with brute forcing locks and things. he sometimes be doing the bads.
On accident.
Yeah.
On accident.
What we were doing downstairs, he came down. First thing he did was grab the little
Try to
the
listen
lock.
to it.
No, he grabbed the lock and he started listening to it and trying to he was trying to break into it. It's like, Sean, you have to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so funny.
So after our escape room, we did a murder mystery, and there was a lock.
Yeah.
It was supposed to take 4 to 6, but I think it only took us like 2.5.
Like 2.5. We're really good at puzzles.
Yeah.
Like I was saying on the car ride here, if we all our brains combine, make another brain,
Yeah.
Or one super brain.
one super brain.
No, nothing. Not really. I mean, again, sometimes things are stuck down. Oh, I guess that has no purpose. So probably should just leave that there.
Just leave it there.
And then the lock sometimes, especially that Book of the Dead one, it was frustrating. But no.
If we have ever brute forced, it was on accident. Like the hearing wall, for sure, was on accident.
Well, I mean, you guys must have did it correctly to do it, you know?
Maybe they heard me whisper.
Yeah. If you could design your own escape room, what theme would it be and why?
That's a good question.
I would do like an Antarctic expedition. Tired of these sandy, lava-filled mountains.
Yeah. it's
There
always-
is one that's an underwater one in a submarine.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna
That's what
say
I
a
was gonna
subway.
Yeah. Because it was like we seen it when we did the elevator one, right?
Yeah,
When we
I
saw
think
the
it was in
submarine.
same- yeah, the
Yeah.
submarine.
But yeah, definitely like a snowy expedition.
Snowy.
Heck yeah.
The room is cold, and you want to escape as fast as you
Oh,
can.
dude,
I
could you
wouldn't put that
imagine a
one.
cold room? I'd be so mad.
I would be super mad too.
But we would give them jackets, like warm
Yeah,
jackets.
you would have like
Like-
the outfit.
like some
You get a
mittens.
jacket.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't. I wouldn't want to wear it when somebody else has worn it. They should just have a thing that says, "Her room is cold. Dress warmly."
Okay, whatever. Whatever. Same.
But I like the
BYOJ,
idea.
Yeah.
bring your own jacket.
Yeah.
I read a lot of Clive Cussler books, and there's always like a sinking ship. So I think I would do that. As like
Dang,
you got an
man.
hour, maybe 90 minutes, and each time you hear like water gurgling or
That's
ship
terrifying.
You gotta. Yeah,
add
that
the
would be a good
stress,
one too.
And then yeah, you got to get out. And there's like treasure as you're trying to leave, of course.
What was the question?
If you could design an
know.
escape room yourself, what would
yeah.
be the theme?
It would be Joe Pickett themed. It's a book series that I read, and it's like about this ranger, and like these crazy things happen to him. It'd be something like that. Like you're in a cabin, and like the other warden from a different district is trying to like get you and stuff. Yeah, really cool.
What about you? I'd want to do like the is it AH or HH Homes or whatever?
HH
HH.
home.
Yeah, like his hotel
That's a
or
murder
the
hotel?
The
yeah.
murder hotel. Try to
Yeah.
escape the murder
Yeah,
hotel.
each room, like there's something in there that's gonna harm you or kill you.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to get out.
Can you imagine that one? Like you open a puzzle and it leads to nothing. It's just a room with nothing in it. Because that's what he had in his hotels, were like doors that lead
Yeah.
to absolutely nothing.
Or like an SCP kind
There
of
is a
room.
dead end.
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
So
Like,
frustrating.
yeah, like oh damn it, no.
Yeah.
Switch gears. I don't know what my theme would be. I don't know. Mine would be kind of crazy though, because my first initial thought was like I would want to like escape handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Like yeah.
Yeah, they tie you up in
sign a
handcuffs.
waiver.
Yeah, like you have like your
fully
or like your
immersive.
feet are tied up
You're
or
bound.
something, and then you have to like. Mine would be like somebody kidnapped me and I have to get out.
Fully immersive.
Fully immersive,
Yeah.
like I'm in a bag.
Are you claustrophobic? Because you
Get out of
start
this
out.
bag.
They start you out in the waiting room and they put gas in there and you just wake up in the escape room.
Yeah,
Like
crazy.
you're in a coffin and I'm buried alive and I need to get out of it.
Yeah.
Like I need to know, can I really survive out there by myself?
If you could take one celebrity with you in an escape room, who would it be
Oh, this is
and why?
Like the celebrity, not the
Not
character
the
they play.
character.
Yeah, that's
like
celebrity.
a celebrity. Okay.
I would take. I'm gonna need a minute.
Oh, I know who I'd take.
Okay,
Who?
maybe
I
you go
immediately
first. Yeah.
I would take Johnny Depp because he is a what do they call it?
Method actor.
Me-
He's
Method.
a method actor. So before any of his like acting stuff, he really like immerses himself and gets into the character, which means he knows a lot about all of the characters that he did. He has to have like a few things.
In
tricks
that
up his-
brain.
like just
Yeah.
in his bank, like
Yes.
Yeah.
bloop, pull this one
Exactly.
forward.
Yep.
She's like, I have a jar of dirt. That's right. That's right. I think it means something.
Yeah, which Johnny Depp are you getting? Oh, is that a bottle of rum or whatever? I go ahead because I already know who you're gonna say. I have a feeling it starts with an H.
It does start with an 8. I would bring Henry Cavill. And I would lose, completely lose. 'Cause
Oh my
I would
God,
just
what do
stare
I
at him
do?
the entire time.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Save me.
He is pretty smart though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
Actually,
really
yeah,
smart.
he's really smart. That's a good pick.
Or that, or maybe even an escape room that's, what's that game he plays?
Warhammer.
Warhammer theme would be pretty cool too.
All right, I think I got one. I would bring Jack Black just because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, he would have a great time
But
probably.
he's like smart and witty. Maybe he's adaptable. I don't know.
Just cracking jokes every
Yeah,
time,
probably.
making
Yeah.
it fun.
I would bring the actor who plays Sean from Psych.
Oh yeah.
I feel like his role in that series would really give him an advantage.
Who are you gonna bring?
Like look at him. Everything's glowing to him. Did you go?
Yeah, I said Henry
No,
Cavill.
no. Did
Yeah, I said Johnny Depp.
oh yeah. What did you? Who did you say, Daniel?
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Who did you say?
The Psych guy. I
Psych
don't know
Oh,
his
this.
name.
Oh yeah, you just said this.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Is there any cool actors?
We
To
just
do
said
escape
a ton
rooms?
of
Yeah,
cool
you guys already
ones.
said the good ones. Like I was gonna say
There's-
Henry Cavill, but
there's cool-
it's taken.
cool
I'd probably
ones.
take.
Oh, you could say
What's her name? The smart girl from not Natalie Portman. Is Natalie Portman smart? It is Natalie Portman. She's really smart.
From Thor?
Or no, the Fallout girl, the
Oh.
Okie Dokie girl.
Okie dokie girl.
Yeah,
It's just that
just
she's
'cause
the
she's-
actress, though,
Yeah.
not the character.
Yeah.
yeah, but she seems cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you know who else is smart? The woman from The Mummy. She's like
Yes.
super smart.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
would be a good one too.
Well, you guys know, I think her last name is Mendel. Bridget Mendel? Mendel?
Yes.
She's a
She's
Disney
so
star
good.
actor. She's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a doctor.
You
Yeah,
could
she-
say the person who plays Sheldon's
Oh yeah,
wife.
he's super
Yeah.
smart.
She
she's a
actually
doctor.
has-
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a doctorate.
neuroscience.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Good option.
smart
There's a lot of
A lot
actors.
of good
actually.
options we
Jesus.
didn't say.
Yeah. Okay. What theme or scenario would be your absolute nightmare for an escape room?
A room with spiders. Like real life spiders.
Oh my god, like
That would've been awful.
arachnophobia type
Yeah, that
theme.
would've been bad.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
No fun.
I don't. I wouldn't want one with heights. If you were like up somewhere in a building.
Yeah, that'd be
And you're, like, stuck.
terrifying.
Yeah.
You're like harnessed and you have to like walk across stuff.
Something like that. Anything with heights.
I don't like clowns. Anything, scary clowns that would not like that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Being actually handcuffed.
I'm over here like, let's do it. Let me try to get out of this.
Crazy. Who are you? I don't even. What?
Because I would want to see, like, if fight or flight, you know? What is my reaction? Am I going to try to get out of here? Am I just going to try to run away?
You're crazy.
I wouldn't want to know, like, I've never been put in a position where I have to fight or flight. And I want to know what my response is.
tonight's the night.
Whatever.
You want to play a game?
No. My answer would be, like, anything religious related. Like, we did the Evil Dead, which kind of had a little bit of, like, demonish in it, you know, but it was still cartoony and not realistic to me. But anything, like, pure demon,
You have to get out of the
church,
Amityville horror
religion,
house.
yes.
Imagine
No,
being in
I
there.
think
and it's
No,
like-
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
What about you? You said spiders, right? Yeah. So we all said something.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you could have one superpower to help you in an escape room, what would it be?
Like
Telekinesis.
I think something like foresight, where you can like kind of see the future a little
that's
bit.
cheating.
That's a
though.
You said a
I feel
power.
like every
Yeah.
superpower would be cheating.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
I mean, being
Yeah.
super strong or flying in an escape room is not gonna help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say on my superpowers, I'm super smart.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I'm super fast. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I was gonna say control time. Now you just pause the clock,
Pause.
and read everything.
I wonder what I do.
That's a good one.
yeah.
But I mean, super speed. Someone said super speed. Like, just try everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That one's pretty. Whatever.
I think like
Broken.
reading minds.
Yeah.
Alex,
love
what's the next?
What's going on here,
How do I
Alex?
solve this puzzle, Alex?
Yeah. Or you could just like
He's just
listen.
thinking about lunch.
He's like, and I really want a bagel.
From the bagel shop.
So imagine
You
you're
skip me.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say checklist.
Checklist for a
Kind of weird.
superpower?
Yeah, but like, walk in this room and you have 9 things you need to do. I only did 8 of them.
Okay, that's cool.
You know?
That'd be cool. Like if you just see a bar.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like,
it's-
toot, 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 toot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So imagine you're in a life or death escape room scenario. Who would you trust to escape with and why? It's probably
Geisha. I would choose Geisha.
I would probably choose Azalee or Geisha. Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you're in a life or death escape room, who would you trust the most to escape?
Don't pick me.
I said Geisha.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
I would pick Coda. I mean, I think we can work back and forth
Yeah.
well. Like, if I can't figure it out, we can switch
Deep
roles.
breath.
Pressure doesn't work well with me. I would
We're
be
gonna
too worried
die.
about killing you.
You did a lot of puzzles today.
Yeah, I'm still a baby. I think either Geisha or Azalee.
We're not.
I mean,
we're on.
like-
We're F tier. They're S tier.
Yep, yep.
No, I mean, I would be okay.
But if I would like to live.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, if two of
Skip
your,
me again.
I think. Oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna say her. I thought you said her.
What
I
did you
didn't
say
say
you?
anything.
Who were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Al.
All right, yeah, thanks.
You were just telling me no, it's not a puzzle.
I chose you.
Because you know that I'm right.
Oh my god.
95%.
95%.
60-40. It was 60-40. If two of your favorite escape rooms were combined into one, what would it look like?
Oh, I got my answer. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to go first.
I would
no,
have
you go first.
Mothman and maybe like a jungle. So I know that Mothman doesn't live in jungles, but I don't know, something two combined. I would enjoy that.
I think I would want some sort of mummy archaeological thing, but again on the ship setting. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, you could do
And
like
bringing
a
the sarcophagus over.
yeah, or like a what's that movie?
The
The
vampire?
Dracula was on the
Yeah,
ship,
on
and
the-
you got to escape the Dracula.
Starts with a D.
I can't remember.
Dracula.
No.
But yeah, like Dracula's
The
on
Demeter.
a
Movie?
That was
Or
it.
Demeter. Yeah,
Yeah.
Demeter.
yeah, something
Demeter?
like that.
No, it's Demeter.
Demeter?
That's the
Yeah.
name of
The
the ship.
Dementor?
No, it's called
Demeter.
Demeter.
Demeter?
Demeter.
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 D-E-M-E-T-E-R.
Demeter.
Demeter.
No,
Demeter.
it's
I know,
pronounced
I'm trolling you, dude. Come on.
I'm gonna. You can troll me all you want. I'm gonna say it right every time.
Okay.
Dog Dimmadome.
I would do-
Dimmadome.
I don't know.
Well, let
Wait.
Coda go then.
Yeah, go ahead. If you got one.
Wait, is this one like we're creating?
Yeah,
Or
just
Yeah.
two?
create.
Okay.
Combine two things.
I think if we did like a Sherlock Holmes meets archaeological dig. you know,
Okay.
Where there's a death that is occurring, and it's your job to find out who the killer is, but also find the mummy. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be so.
I would combine like Twilight with The Hobbit. Or Lord of the Rings or something.
That's such a weird.
I like
Or Twilight and Harry Potter. You know, you just gotta have
Twilight
shiny
and Harry
vampires, and I'm cool. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm cool.
Coda, your scenario is exactly like a psych episode.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here
Yeah.
for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
I just thought it was like that sounds familiar. Like it's a psych episode.
How would you?
You keep skipping me.
You just said it.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
She
did it
didn't.
skip you again?
Jesus,
Oh.
mother and
Okay, so you
Joseph.
should
Go
start.
ahead again.
I know.
Go
right?
ahead. Go ahead.
Mine would be Azkaban. That would be a really good one. Trying to
That'd be
escape
really cool.
Azkaban and Bloodborne.
Ooh.
Some sort of twisty, cruel, like you're
Yeah.
escaping Azkaban, but you have all the beast.
Yeah, that's
coming
good.
after
That's a
you
good
or
one.
something.
Yeah, that's a good one. I respect that.
Intense.
My bad. I respect that. How would you handle an escape room where zombies are slowly closing in on you as you have to solve a puzzle?
I love it.
Isn't there a real one like
There
that?
is a real one like that.
I think I would panic a little bit, but also I would try and do my best.
I'd kick him in his face.
I would do my best, but so escape room I do well, but I will say in zombies Call of Duty never well. Whenever I'm with my friends and they're like, let's play zombie, I'm like, guys, 10 rounds at most, and then I'm down. Like, you're not good.
I heard it's like good though.
it?
That Call of Duty 6 is good.
Oh,
Those
I mean, I
zombies.
haven't even played the new zombies. I'm just
Oh.
never good at zombies. Never
Oh, okay,
have been.
gotcha.
I always die. That's all.
I would be really
Always go
bad.
down.
This is how I know I'm not even on the tier.
I'm always asking to
like,
get revived.
I'm in numbers and like negative 1,000 because in pressure I do so bad. I
Hear zombies biting at you, you're not gonna.
no,
Gotcha.
no,
Yeah.
no. I'm gonna sweat and sit there.
Would you like to go, Geisha, please?
Yes, I would love it. I've been wanting to do the one. Because they have one in, I think it's in Seattle though, where there's an actual actor tied to the corner, and every like 10 minutes, his chain gets longer and longer and longer. I want to do it. I think it'll be great. It'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
I'd love it.
If you could turn a real world location into escape room, which place would you choose and why?
Ooh, Machu Picchu.
What is
That'd be a
that?
good one.
What's that?
the location in what country is it in?
Peru.
Peru.
Okay.
You know the temple?
Oh, okay. Is that like the Golden Temple on Nickelodeon?
You mean El Dorado?
No, the Hidden Temple.
The Hidden Temple.
I think so. Maybe it was based off of that.
Yeah.
You guys ever watched the Hidden
You guys
Temple?
never watched the Hidden Temple? Have
Oh
you?
yeah, the little game show.
Yeah,
he
like
has the base. Yeah.
the
It's like
silver snakes.
And you gotta go through like the rooms. and
Yeah.
stuff. I used to love that show.
God,
I
yeah.
used to love that
I
show.
know.
That should have been an escape.
That's
room.
That should.
Someone should make an escape room on the Hidden
Yes.
Temple.
I used to love that show.
Yeah.
Didn't they make Temple Run the game based off of the Hidden
Probably.
Temple?
Maybe.
I feel like it.
What would you guys choose?
I know
I mean,
mine.
I would probably do something kind of like old history, like the Colosseum, kind of like Machu Picchu. Do something where there's some hidden thing underneath, or
They could have lions at yours.
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if we're time traveling too, but they could, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, lions exist now, so you don't need time travel for that.
What is
True.
okay? Yeah.
Mine would be Atlantis because I know for a fact Atlantis is real, and we would all be like everyone's submarine. It is a water like
Gotcha.
escape room.
Yeah.
I feel like the water one that we saw, babe, was Atlantis, wasn't it?
Oh, I think it was the submarine
yeah,
one.
it
It
was
was.
Atlantis.
Yeah, it was Atlantis. Yeah.
I was like,
See,
Hidden
it's such a great
Atlantis
idea.
or something.
Yeah, it was Atlantis.
it was.
Yeah.
We should do that
awesome.
one next. It's in
that-
Seattle, though.
I
All
don't
the
know
good
if
ones
they're-
are in Seattle.
Yeah, there's like so many.
Mine would be Disneyland After Dark.
Ooh, I
you
I
imagine
heard that
how
place
creepy?
is
It
haunted.
could be like a
Five
Bendy and the
Nights.
Time Machine kind
Yeah.
of vibe.
Have you heard of the Disneyland Island that
No.
they have? It's basically where, like, when mascots and things like that, they get worn out, there's an island that Disney sends them to. Yeah, it's really scary.
What do they do with it? Hang it on a tree?
So nobody lives on the island.
Where's it at? Where's this island?
I think it's
Is
like
it in
off
this-
the coast of California.
Oh, okay.
But it's
I'm about to look it up.
It's really creepy. Yeah, look it up because it's really scared. Like it's like the Disneyland. Like yeah, yeah, it's really scary. Anyways,
Did you say one, Coda?
she
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah, you said
finished
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
My bad. My bad. My brain is not braining. I would probably do a real place. Man, it's so hard because there's so many spooky places that I would like to go try. Maybe the Vatican. I'd like to do the Vatican.
Vatican would be a good one.
Yeah.
But that's very religious, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might, like the Da Vinci Code type stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Okay.
You saying spooky one? Can I change my answer to Alcatraz?
Ooh,
Alcatraz
that'd be
would a really
good.
one,
Yeah.
too. That's super haunted, though.
Yeah, super haunted.
Super
You're
haunted.
literally on an island.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some rapid fire questions, guys.
I love the
All right,
rapid
We're
fire.
gonna close it out with these.
Go.
Most satisfying puzzle you've ever solved.
The button one that we just did today, where we counted the blinks
Oh,
with the
yeah.
crystals.
The Spain one, finding the statue that everyone else missed. Yeah.
Mine is the lantern one. That was the first one I got to solve
What
by
is that
myself.
noise?
I don't know.
Mine was the rosary bracelet from the Cthulhu.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one took
yeah.
a really long time.
Mine was a Rubik's Cube. Yeah. Yeah. I felt really cool doing that. Most frustrating moment during an escape room.
Damon wasn't fast enough to put the puzzle piece on the stand.
What?
You weren't
When
fast
he-
enough to
when
put that
she
puzzle
yelled
piece
at
on
you
the
to go
stand
away.
in the Cthulhu room.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not finding the light switch on my first one. I was on the half of the room that didn't have the light switch, so I was mad at the other two who
yeah,
did not
yeah.
find it.
Not saying the right words for the puzzle today and like having to have someone take over because I couldn't explain it.
Oh yeah, the directions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Most frustrating moment during an escape room.
When you told me it wasn't a puzzle.
Mine was when you didn't check the suitcase. Best snacks to have or drinks. I'm gonna add drinks to have before tackling an escape room. I think alcohol.
Wings.
Coffee.
Water.
Coffee.
Okay.
That coffee really added to my brain power, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather escape from a haunted house or an alien spaceship?
Haunted house.
Haunted house.
Haunted house.
Haunted house.
Yeah,
I'm
haunted
not
house.
getting probed.
No.
If escape rooms didn't exist, what hobby would you replace them with?
Oh, I don't know.
Rock collecting.
Rock
Crocheting.
Underwater basket weaving.
It's just puzzling.
Oh, okay.
Puzzle
Yeah.
is a good one.
I don't know.
Okay. Good.
I don't know.
Good talk. All right. Final thoughts? Okay. What's one of the reasons everyone should try an escape room once in their life?
This is how you determine what friends you can depend on in a life or death situation.
That's good.
That is true, though.
I mean, not to go back to the whole like zombie one, but I mean, yeah, if it's crunch time, zombies are happening, you need to know who you can rely on.
Yeah.
Or who's slower?
Great quote is, you know who's around for a long time and those who are around for a good time. And I'm here for a good time.
Yeah, I'm here for a good time.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh my God. What's one of the reasons everyone should try, or what's one reason everyone should try an escape room at least once in their life?
Look, we had a big day of braining, okay?
Yeah.
Kind of piggybacking on what everybody said is you figure out the people who you can be in a stressful environment with and who aren't going to take it too personally when things get a little crazy at crunch time.
Yeah, I just think everybody should just go have a good time with people they like.
Yeah. But I have heard stories from my coworker. She went to do an escape room and she had an awful time because she went with one of her friends who didn't want anybody else doing the puzzles. They had to watch her do them.
Oh,
So you have to
no
really
way.
be
You're
like,
getting out of my team.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know
That's
right
kinda
now.
crazy.
I'm not on you. You're not coming again.
yeah. You really have to go and pick your people selectively who you think you're going to have a good time with.
You need to be able to cooperate.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. As if you want to go ahead and shut us down.
Thank you for listening. This is Co-op Chronicles with Pint Size Geisha, Black Label, me, Azalee, and Dakota and Daniel.
Bye.
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 We gather round the mic, tales of knights and dice, gaming when worlds collide, hobbies come alive. Easily engaged to chat, Black Label's where it's at. Movies and stories told, secrets to unfold. Co-op Chronicles, come and join the ride in a world where fun resides. Co-op Chronicles, hear the stories, feel the vibes. Lo-fi beats, they flow as we share what we know. D&D and gaming talk, every journey we embark. Laughs and fun, now that's the plan in our little podcast clan. Women leading through the air, join us if you dare. Co-op Chronicles, come and join the ride in a world where fun resides. Co-op Chronicles, hear the stories, feel the vibes.